You guys need to join me on Webinar Jam. Come on. All right, so day 3, let's do the thing. So how many of you here have been dreaming of leaving the matrix, maybe for years or maybe just recently, right? Like, and I'm how to get there. How do you get to the place where you're ready to, exit the matrix and really get yourself independent, right? This is where we're at. And maybe you're just a little bit scared of letting go of the safety net. And I just want to let you guys know, you don't have to, jump out of your job. You can start slowly and over time exit. So there's nothing to be afraid of. I think the thing to be afraid of is staying where you are and not making a change. Okay. So you have to let go. You have to be ready to make this change. So let me just post this. All right, let me keep going. So how many of you here are frustrated and unfulfilled with your job or career? You know that you are meant to do more with your life, but you just don't know what that is. But you know it's not what you're doing. Like, you know it's not what you're doing now, but this is just not in alignment, right? And you're seeking full body healing, right? So a lot of times you're so sick, you're so full of waste, you're dealing with viruses, you're dealing with parasites, that you don't even have clarity around what you need to be doing. And you need that clarity of mind to engage with your newfound passions or existing passions. Maybe 10 years ago, you were like, I love this. And then all of a sudden your body just started to fail you. And so you got kind of stuck in the rat race and you're like, why are my dreams going past me? And you want to finally leave the matrix, but you just don't know where to start, right? And if you're here and you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, and you said yes to any of the above, you guys are in the right place. So Lorna, Heather, Ann, Courtney, Clarabelle, Ashley, you guys are all up in here like, yeah, girl, like this is the vibe. This is not, and it's not the vibe, right? Like this is not the vibe we want to be on. So I'm here to help you get freedom. I'm here to help you get healthy and wealthy. So if you don't know already, my name is Ginger DeClue. I am a detox coach, iridologist, and multi-million-dollar business owner. My company has grossed almost $3 million. And I come from nothing. I come from a father who's a crackhead, a mother who was chronically ill the last 15 years of her life, died at 55 from a stroke. I was chronically ill. I was actually wheelchair bound. And over the years, I learned what we put in our bodies heals us or poisons us. And now I've helped thousands of people detox and heal their chronic illness while building a multi-million-dollar empire. Of that money that I've earned, almost $1 million of that has gone to my staff. So becoming wealthy is about freeing yourself and about freeing people who are helping you build. It's not just money doesn't buy you happiness, but I can tell you right now, the absence of it certainly doesn't buy it either. Okay, like I've been from welfare to millionaire, and I'll tell you what, it's a lot happier over here on this side. And I also want to introduce Alyssa. She is my partner in crime in this launch of this new offering that we're bringing to you today. Alyssa is a $1 million launch and business strategist. She is a Mexicana, okay, had a child very young. Was a single mom, started out like me on welfare, not even sure like how she was gonna feed her baby. And since 2016, she's the founder of the Limitless Launch, and that's actually how we came to work together. And we just have a great thing. I'm a Taurus, she's a Scorpio, it's a vibe. And she has worked behind the scenes of some of the internet's biggest digital launches, resulting in multiple 7 figures in revenue. Together, we have launched over $10 million of products, courses, and just really transforming people's lives. So this is not just something I brought to you guys. This is me and Alyssa. Of course, my whole team brought this together, but we really came together and said, we need to help people, because I always say health is wealth and we all deserve to be rich. But imagine, Alyssa, this is what I said to her, if we could help people become actually financially rich and physically healthy. So here we go. And now Alyssa helps me manage my business, and she manages marketing and operations for multi-million-dollar businesses. I'm actually not her only client. She's just a boss bitch. Okay. So you are in good hands. So enough about us. That's enough about us. Okay. The question is, why are you here? Right? Why are you here? You're here because you're ready. You are ready for a life of wealth and wellness. That's why you're here. You're just, it's tired. We're done. We're tired of that old life. We're tired of the scarcity. We're tired of the lack. We're tired of being in desperation. And we're ready to step into our God-given rights of a healthy body and a healthy bank account, right? So let me ask you this. If there was a way to go from being sick, tired, viral, right? Feeling all icky, lacking, and living paycheck to paycheck, to discovering your zone of genius, owning a booked out business, right? The phrase booked and busy, baby, right? And perfect health without wasting years and thousands of dollars trying to figure it out so that you can exit the matrix in the next 6 months, would you take it? Like, would you take it if in the next 6 months you could see yourself? I just want you to close your eyes too and visualize coming to this health, coming to understanding where you are and how you can be of service to this world. Would you do it? Would you take it? Because now you can, baby. All right. What if I told you that there was a simple way to heal your body and attract your dream clients and book out your calendar? All right. You won't even have to go back to school for business. You don't need an MBA. You don't need any more certificates. Okay. That you don't even need to be a well-seasoned entrepreneur with years and years of experience. We started from nothing. Alyssa and I, if we can do it, especially, we are minority women. We are, first of all, we're women. Okay. So right there, we had children very young. I dealt with a lot of health stuff. We had a lot of things stacked against us. And here we are to show you that if we can do it, you can do it. All it takes for you to build a profitable online-based business is to have a healthy body. Clarity of mind. Okay. Uh-oh, I lost my checklist because I want to start going over that. And that those who have a healthy body and take a leap are rewarded with more freedom, the freedom of time and the freedom of health. Because every single one of us here who's been sick knows how expensive it is to be ill. You miss work. You're in the doctors. You're taking drugs that are toxic and poisonous. Your health is the true wealth. It's the top of the pyramid. Everything else, I guess you could actually say it's the bottom of the pyramid. It's the foundation of the pyramid, right? Without it, you can't build anything else. So if you have your checklist out, I just want to go over this really quick. You need to get a little bit of sunshine. All right, that's my wellness action step of the day. We want to aim for vitamin D 20 minutes a day. If you can get up and get that sun, it's best. It actually increases your sleep quality. And we want you to try to start doing at least a weekly enema. So I forget if we put that in later in the chat, but I just wanted to make sure I covered that base. Today, I want the same benefits for you. I want you guys to have the same freedom from poverty and disease that I have, that Alyssa has. Today, I want you to escape the chains of the matrix. I want you to have more time freedom to spend it doing what you actually care about and living the so-called laptop lifestyle that affords you the lifestyle you desire. If you follow my stories, if you look at my videos, yes, I work very hard. Okay, I don't want to get it twisted. I'm not sitting here by the pool drinking margaritas, but I'm with my family. My kids are surrounded. I'm surrounded by my children. I homeschool them. And this is what happens when you take that leap and you become an entrepreneur and you become healthy. So I would like to present an exclusive invitation to my 6-month mentorship. This is the first time I'm offering this level of mentorship. Again, this has been in the works for 2 years, and Alyssa and I finally came together and were able to present this incredible offer. This is called Exit the Matrix. That's the name of this program, Exit the Matrix, how to heal your body and to start and build a profitable, freedom-based business from sick, tired, and unmotivated to healthy, booked out business owner in 6 months, even if you have zero business ideas and terrible health. This is what we want to bring to you guys today. So this program provides a strategic framework that will allow you to quit your 9-to-5 job for good in time. Of course, I'm not going to set you up with any unrealistic expectations. It's going to take you time, but we're going to reverse engineer it. How much do you need to quit your job, right? What does it look like? How many clients a week will that take for you to replace your income? It's really simple when you get into it. We're going to walk you through. And we're going to give you everything you need to get your perfect, healthy body and biz cut down the time you think it takes to actually make money in your new business without the need to spend countless hours on Google and YouTube trying to DIY methods to heal and succeed. Okay. And even if you've tried other systems or programs with zero or little results, right? I don't play. You guys know me. Some of you may have even done my detox already. Hey guys, to my alumni. Some of you guys have maybe even done my program. And you know I go deep. This is not some surface level thing. I always take it to the next level because I am here to get you results. I want you to succeed. I want to have 1,000 testimonials of like, yes, this works. And I do have hundreds of video testimonials for the detox. This is just the next level. All right. And you guys know, maybe you've tried some things, right? Maybe you've done some business course. Maybe you've taken a little cutesy do-it-yourselfer thing. Maybe you've done a 10-day cleanse to know with what results, right? So it seems kind of impossible. It seems kind of possible. Also, Alyssa, yes, is a homeschooling mom. She is such a bad bitch. Okay, I love her. She's amazing. She has goals. But this is not impossible. Like I said, we do it, did it. You can too. So here is what the program looks like. All right. Immediately, you're going to start on the Detox Foundations course. Because, you know, we understand that right now it's the holiday season. And obviously, we're not trying to like deprive you of your family time. And honey, I am all about lifestyle change. Lifestyle change is not crash dieting. Lifestyle change is saying, I need to make a new version of me. I literally need to be reborn. And so that takes time. So what we want to start you doing is some basic steps to get your health together in this first few months while we build your business. So we need you to begin healing your body and changing your lifestyle, because I promise you, you cannot manage this level of success with an unhealthy body. You need to heal. So then in month 1 of the business portion of the course, we teach you how to build a rock solid business foundation to set you up for long-term success, along with building a bulletproof mindset, right? I get so many crazy messages. Like it actually hurts to watch because, oh, money is evil, money is bad. No, it is not. It is a tool. like I said, I've been from welfare to millionaire, and not having the tool of money is painful. You can't go buy good food. You can't take care of your family. You need it. All right. So we're going to help you with your mindset. That is the first thing, because everyone around you too, unfortunately, is probably in that lack. Oh, money is evil. Oh, you don't need money to be happy. Well, I'll tell you what, not having it is definitely makes you unhappy. All right. In and of itself, it is nothing. But when you can use it to pay your assistant to fly into California, when you can use it to buy your husband an amazing gift for his birthday, when you can use it to buy your mama a house, right? I'm sad I never got to do that. But this is what you can do with that powerful currency, energy. So we help you to, unlock your zones of genius. Some of you here are probably like not even sure what you're supposed to be doing. And again, we're going to help you with that. We're going to help you get your ideas together. Then we're going to uncover your profitable and passionate business idea. Right? We are going to walk you through a step-by-step methodology to take and uncover what you're naturally good at. Because every single one of us has a skill. Every single one of us should be using these tools, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook groups, to be creating wealth. Just going out there and understanding how to do it. So we're going to help you uncover your passions. We're also going to help you identify your niche and ideal client and nail down your brand messaging. So we got to figure out who you are first. That's the most important piece. Who you are, what you're passionate about talking about. What could you talk about every day? Do you love to talk about your family? Do you have an actual product? Do you sell CMOS? Right? I had a guy who was in day 1 and 2. I'm not sure if he's here, but he sells CMOS, and his passion is to help people with diabetes. That's the people he wants to work with, right? Maybe you want to help people. I had another person, she likes to cook, right? How can she help people learn how to cook quick and easy meals so they're not wasting thousands of dollars a month on takeout on Grubhub? Maybe you just enjoy social media. Like you're a social media, fanatic, and all you look at your weekly and it's like 17 hours on socials. Well, maybe you would be great at helping other people with their social media. It's a huge business. I have a friend of mine who has made over $1 million as a virtual assistant. Okay, so we're going to help you figure out how Alicia says how to sell travel related content, right? So if you have a product or service, already, then you're in great hands. If you don't, and you need to figure that out, you're in great hands. We are going to help you. And also, if you have that product or service, we're really going to help you hone in the brand messaging. Because Alicia, if you're like, oh, look at me traveling, how is that something that's helpful for people, right? We're going to help you hone it in so that it's something that's actually where you're of service. Remember what I said yesterday, being of service is the key to abundance. If you are helping people, you're solving a problem, honey, the money's going to roll in. And you're going to feel so good about what you're doing, because when people say, Alicia, thank you so much. You helped me do X. You helped me figure out how to do this trip on a budget. Thank you. Right? There's nothing more rewarding. Also in month 2, we're then going to help to build an audience on social media and create content that converts. Right? It's not about, and maybe if you guys want to throw in your comments, what is it that maybe you already have an idea based on day 1 and 2 of what your ideas are, what your niche is, like what you think you'd be good at talking about every single day. Some of you were in real estate. Some of you were in design. There was a lot of different beautiful, places we were going on day 1 and 2. And so if you look at your checklist that we have, right, as we're going down this, right, I want you to kind of go through as we, did I freeze? Can you guys hear me? I feel like it's frozen. Let me know in the comments if you guys can hear me, because I think I might be frozen. Let me ask Emily. Let me see. Did it freeze? Okay, you guys can hear me as long as you can hear me. All right, cool. On my thing, it's frozen. I'm just like looking over at the computer. It's really a hot look. So anyways, so as we are going down through this, I want you to kind of take, as long as they can hear me, it's unfrozen. Okay, cool. Take a look at the checklist and maybe click out of it. Maybe we're just overloading the server. Emily, one of my assistants, is here. And so she's like, oh, Jesus. So I want you to take a look at the checklist. You should have gotten that in an email this morning. If you don't have it, don't stress. But, do you know my purpose, why I'm here, and clear my core beliefs and values? Like, as we go through this, right? Like, are you able to check these off? I have an abundant and resilient mindset needed to build my business. Like, are these things that you can honestly check off? So we're going to help you build that audience and teach you how to create the content, because that is everything. Guys, I hope you understand that we are in an era where it is actually easier now than ever to become successful. There is a lot of brainwashing going on, but I want you to understand what I've done on Instagram practically for free. Okay, practically for free. All right, and Alyssa dropped the checklist in the chat if you want to open that up. Would have cost me, even 20 years ago, 10 years ago, it would have cost me hundreds of thousands of dollars to reach those audiences. Do you guys understand? For me to get started and to start sharing who I was free. For you to get started and share who you are is free. You understand, like I'm saying, 20 years ago, if I wanted to put my detox program, I would have had to spend $150,000 for an ad block in the middle of the night for what's it called? An infomercial. You don't even understand how easy we have it. Again, we need to unblock the mindset things that we're dealing with, because it's never been easier. With the power of TikTok, with the power of YouTube, with the power of Instagram, it's never been easier. So then in month 3, and that's a really important piece, because you don't need to have a website, guys. You don't need to have, let me see if this works. You don't need to have a, your product perfectly packaged. You need people who are going to buy it. You need people who trust you. And you can spend a good amount of time building up that audience before you even offer them anything. And as we went over yesterday and in day 1 and 2, right, you have to show them that you understand their pain and that you're going to solve their problem with your, whatever it is, if it is a product or if it is a coaching or if it's a course or a book or what have you. So in month 3, once you've started to build the business, and Lucy says, I unfortunately missed day 1 and 2. Lucy, day 1 and 2 are on YouTube and on Instagram. I like watching things on YouTube because I can watch it in screen and actually do other things. So if you missed day 1 and 2, they are right there on YouTube, right on Instagram. And so you can definitely get access to that. So then in month 3, once we've kind of figured out who you are, we've healed your, lack mindset. Month 3, we then craft your money-making strategies and create your dream business offerings. For those of you who've done Detox by Declue, I am going to show you, Alyssa and I are going to show you literally how to build a business, how to build a course, right? How to sell that course. And we are going to then teach you the techniques and strategies that'll help you connect with others and bring in cash and clients. We are here in the business of teaching you to make that paper. Now, if you've already done Detox by Declue, we do have an option where you can just do this first 3 months. But then for month 4, 5, and 6, you're going to have all these tools set up for you to start your business. And then we're going to jump into Detox by Declue. All right. So month 4, 5, and 6, we'll be cleansing your body and waste to heal. So for month 4, we start with opening the detox pathways, your lymphatic and kidneys. For those of you who've done Detox by Declue, I see you in here, Masha. It's an amazing program. I'd love it if you guys let them know. It's so good. And you've already going to be started your Detox Foundations course. So now we're going to get into the deeper parts. Next, we heal the nervous system. Okay. We repair the digestive tract and the system and flush parasites and plaques. We cleanse the liver and release toxic waste buildup. We do a fasting protocol in month 6, and which is the highest level of healing. This is a very in-depth program. There is nothing like this literally out there. No one else is doing anything like that. We break you out of the cleanse, and now, you've done, the deepest level of healing. You've literally learned how to put together a business. You've had 6 months of guidance. And even after you finish with the detox, I do a monthly alumni call. I'm actually going to be doing that alumni call after this. So probably around 11:15 for my alumni. We are going to be doing that alumni call. I missed last month for various reasons. My insiders know why. So again, you're getting like this most incredible program ever. It's just so good. So let's review the checklist. Let's do it. Let me see. So I want you to pull up the checklist that we have sent you. We had day 1 and 2. We were giving you guys some wellness tips, some bonus tips. But this checklist was designed to really make you aware of where you stand. Like, are you truly in a place where you can say no to this? Do you know, and you can, if you check off number 1, it's I know my purpose, why I'm here, and I'm clear on my core beliefs and values. Okay, can you check that off? I have an abundant and resilient mindset needed to build my business. Can you say yes to that, right? I have a passionate and profitable business idea that lights me up and is of service to the world. Now, maybe you have that. Maybe you're excited, but you just haven't figured out how to get profitable, right? You know you have something, but you just haven't been able to figure out how to bring it to the world. I have a clear idea of who I am serving as well as how to serve them, right? Do you know who you are serving? Do you know who you're working with? Do you know like how you can reach them? I am clear on my business messaging and how to attract ideal clients. So you can say yes to that if you are knowing how to grow your Instagram, you know how to grow your TikTok, you know how to grow your YouTube, you know how to grow your things. Do you know how to do that? I have a solid business offer that my ideal clients are ready to buy. I know how to market my business online and fill my calendar and my bank account. I have the tools and resources to maintain my health and wellness and reach my life and business goals. Can you say yes? Like, I'm just, we're going to get to the end of this and I'm curious, right? I have the mental clarity and lifestyle habits to support my health and energy levels. Because, honey, sometimes, okay, I work 7 days a week. Sometimes it just has to be like that. Okay. Could you honestly work 7 days a week if you had to, or would you be like laid up, right? Because you have to show up and serve, especially as you grow. Now it's not just about my students, it's about my amazing staff who I want to make sure I'm able to take care of in the way that I think is appropriate. I have freedom. I'm free of disease. I don't have crazy outbreaks. I don't have all this stuff going on and can focus solely on serving and living my best life. Right? And so these are great affirmations. These are great affirmations, but if you don't really believe them, that's where you need help. Okay? That's where you need help. If you're looking at this checklist saying, you know what, Ginger, like I want to say yes and I want to get there, but I'm not there. It's time for you to make a massive change. So that is why we'd love for you guys, and I have some of you already here. Ashley, super excited to work with you, darling. We would love for you to join Exit the Matrix, this amazing 6-month program where you're going to have lifetime access to the live Exit the Matrix and access to 20 plus worksheets and templates plus turbo execution guides, access to lifetime updates anytime we are going to update it, because we always are improving the programs. Honestly, I feel like wait till you guys get the new Detox by Declue that we did. We have to wait until we're finished to actually give it to you guys. But it's so good. It's so good that there's like no questions every week. Like I had the most questions ever last night, and I think it was just because it's colon cleanse week. But honestly, like we just constantly make things better and better. So for lifetime access, you'll have to building up the buildup of this. This is 6 months of jam-packed modules to guide you week by week away from your 9-to-5 job and successfully into your new freedom-based business and in transformed health. And 6 live, I think we're actually doing 7. With me, we're doing 6 live Q&A calls, and you'll get additional and direct support and feedback from me. So this is like everything you're doing, we are going to be giving feedback and helping you to build it. Normally, a program like this would go for a 6-month mentorship, guys. It would go for $20K, And how do I know? Okay. Because I've done these courses. Alyssa can probably drop in the chat how much she spent on business courses. I'm not embarrassed, but for someone who has a little bit of a lack mindset, it might seem extreme. But my last 6-month mentorship cost me $50,000. All right. Literally, I've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars to get this information. What is jam-packed into just this business portion of this course is probably combined me and Alyssa like close to $500,000 of like the most incredible information that we've spent years gathering in order to become successful entrepreneurs. So I just want to give you guys that rundown. And I'm sure maybe you've seen some of these coaches. But I'm not going to be charging you $20,000. I'm not going to do that. I truly am here because like I said, I have to take care of my team. I have certain goals that I'd love to reach. I'm not there yet with being able to pay them certain levels, but I feel as though everyone on my team has a generous salary, especially even just starting out. But I'm really here to help as many people as I can. That's why my detox is priced the way it is. And that's why this is going to be priced the way it is, because I want to offer you guys value and transform as many lives as I can. So I'm giving you 10 times more value, more impact, more results than like even that last course that I did, which was $50K. This is like going to be better. I swear to God. So there is one catch. You can only get this price within the next week. We are going to be raising the price within the next week. And those introductory prices are going to go up. So if you are interested in joining this incredible 6-month mentorship to get you started, get you finishing 2022 strong, and by the middle of 2023, you're thriving, this is all 6-month program for just $5,550, $5,500. And this is the transformation. Previous Detox by Declue students, you can just do the business detox for $3K. We kept it the same price. And we also, as always, we have a lot of payment options. You don't have to drop $5K up front if you're freaking out when I said that. Again, it should be a little scary when you're joining something like this. But, some of you guys who've done Detox by Declue will tell you we have multiple payment options. As many as 24-month options. So if you are really serious, we will be able to get you into this. So Alyssa has dropped the calendar. We also have a high touch support where you will literally be able to get like a fully weekly coaching call. So you can talk to your enrollment specialist about that when you get on the phone. So this is the new incredible course I'm so excited to be offering you guys, where you're getting 3 months of business mentorship to teach you to go from 0 to 100, 3 months of healing support, and then lifetime access to both these courses, plus alumni calls. There's nothing like this. And there's no one else, like I said, who's doing it this way. For this value, this bargain. This is a bargain. So super excited to offer it. So at this point, you have 2 options. Really, there's 2 options. You can decide to do nothing. And you can keep living your 9-to-5 lifestyle, constantly sick, living paycheck to paycheck, visiting doctor after doctor, hoping one day that things will suddenly magically change. But we both know that is a one-way ticket to Noville, honey, because what's going to change? You have to be the one. Or you can join us inside Exit the Matrix. That gives you everything you need to say goodbye to the cubicle. Emily's in here in the chat, who's one of my assistants. She was literally working in a cubicle, making 30% less than she's making now. Okay. And you can finally fire your boss and create more health. It's not just, this is so powerful because this is not just your health. This is your wealth as well. So if you join now, like I said, again, you're getting that lifetime access to the live Exit the Matrix videos that we're going to do, the trainings. There's 20 plus worksheets and templates, access to all the updates, 6 months of modules, and it's 7 live Q&A calls that you're going to get. And then remember, you're getting that 3 months of health transformation. You're going to get the detox system, 12 weekly small group coaching sessions, 12 weeks of direct access to your detox coach, fully customizable health protocols, the Detox by Declue Facebook community. You're getting that foundations course, and the Detox by Declue, I also do, there's a lot more calls with that one. You're getting also those 2 deep healing sessions. Detox by Declue, I typically do over 50 hours of live coaching through that. So it's really powerful. And of course, the famous eye reading, which if you guys have done the program, and you could probably put it in the chat, the eye reading is fire. And people are like, how did you know that I was dealing with that? So again, this is just the most jam-packed program ever. So if you're interested in joining either one or the whole program, like I said, if you've already done Detox by Declue and you're just like, Ginger, I am so ready. Brenda, if you're already in the Detox by Declue, then yes, you'll just do the 3-month portion, the business portion. You also can just do the Detox by Declue portion. Those prices are going to be going up. I have to raise the price this year. It has to go up. So if you've already done it, I'd love to see, and we have a lot of alumni who've already joined. So a lot of alumni are already in the program because they're just super excited. They know the value that they get. And we offer a lot of payment options. Like I said, we do different things for everyone. But remember, if you put it on a credit card, guys, like don't overthink it. It's like $160 a month, literally, if you throw it on a credit card. So it's really affordable. And again, just the 10 X's that you could see from healing your body, not having to miss work, not having to be on medication. Like I've helped people really heal. Oh, and when do we start? We actually are going to be starting on Friday, November 18th. That is going to be day 1 because I really want to help you guys get yourself situated. But like I said, this is the only week that you're going to be able to get the introductory price. We are going to be raising the prices in the next week. And, once you enroll, you're immediately going to get access to some of the information. So we actually start on the November 18th. And we are going to go through, I believe it's May. I think that's what we said. So I just have to look at my calendar, but I believe the whole thing will end in May or the end of April. Like first week of May, I think we'll be done. So you're getting a full-blown 6 months of mentorship for under $1,000 a month. Like, do you understand how powerful and potent this is? This is not even funny. I'm so excited. So who's already in? I'd love to hear from you. Who's already excited to work with us? We're super pumped. We've been seeing the enrollments come in. Even before I did this webinar, we had people like just saying, you know what, I don't even need to know what's included. I just know that it's going to be energetically aligned. I'm not one of those business coaches who's just like, yeah, just think good thoughts. No, baby, you need a strategy. We're going to give you a whole strategy to do this, right? Like you probably even gotten a taste of what I do. Look at how successful I am with my, I do my content. I introduce you guys to a webinar. Like I'm going to teach you how to do all of these things. And so if you're interested in joining, you can click the link, the calendar link to book a call with my enrollment team. And as I said, if you've already done Detox by Declue, you're just going to, we'll just have you do the business portion. Oh, Rihanna joined. Okay, she booked my call. Treasure, I'm in. You guys, listen. I am telling you, like, I can't wait. I have the most amazing detox testimonials. I have herpes healing testimonials. A lot of people are embarrassed to talk about the fact that they have herpes. We have so many emails of people like, girl, I am literally negative for HSV, okay, after years of having it. We have 2 video testimonials of people being like, I am negative of this. We have people with MS saying, I am not using my cane. I am not having any more lesions. Lupus people going off their medications. Like, I just can't wait to get the testimonials of, yeah, Ginger, I did your program and now I'm making $10,000 a month. I'm making $20,000 a month. I'm making $30,000 a month. Like, this is what's going to happen when you really decide to take and change your life. I know it. Like, it is written. And like I said, there's so many payment options. Like, you really can't afford not to do this, guys, if I'm honest. We have a financing company that we can let you guys work with which has 100% approval. So there's a lot of different ways that you can make this happen. So don't be afraid of the price, be afraid of what will happen if you don't make an investment in yourself. And I was just talking to Emily, her journey to working with me, some of my employees started out as students. And I really love to do that. That's my favorite way. Ashley says, I've tried all sorts of things on my own and it's not working. I realize I need help and I really believe this will be. Ashley, honey, like, I'm telling you, girl, I got you. I'm so passionate about what we do here. And I just want to tell you guys a little story. So Emily was a student. Emily, in the chat, tell them how scared you were. She was scared to make the investment into Detox by Declue. But she knew she needed to. She had a lot of bladder problems. They had given her all these drugs that weren't doing anything. They made her pee blue. And she, at just 22 years old, she was 22. She was like, I'm making the investment. And she signed up for Detox by Declue. She did it on a payment plan. She did not have $3,000 up front just to do Detox by Declue. And by the end of the program, she was feeling so good and just like, I'm ready to make a shift. I'm ready to be out of this. And so she sent me her resume. She had a great resume. She had some social media experience. She had tried to build her own company. And I think it was funny because day one, she's like, Ginger, I know now why my company didn't work out. I think now if I restart. And she says coming out here makes her feel like when Paris Hilton hired Kim Kardashian, like that's her next thing is like, yeah, I worked for Ginger, but now I'm Kim Kardashian. So that's the vibe. But we've been driving around. We've just been having a great week so far. She's staying out here for 3 weeks to help me do things in person. And we were driving and she was telling me how scared she was. And I was like, look, Emily, the first investment I ever made in myself was like $1,000. Okay. Then I upped it to like $1,500, but I never felt confident enough or worthy enough to go big, right? I was scared. And I told her, look, Emily, like, I wish at 22, I had made the $3,000 or $5,000 or $10,000 investment, because when I finally made my first $6,000 investment, which was like the most I'd ever spent on myself, to do some courses, because I wasn't getting the results for $1,000. I wasn't getting the level for $1,500. I wasn't getting the level for $2,500. I just wasn't. So I made that $6,000 investment, and within 90 days, I had 4 times the investment. I had made 4 times that money back. And then within 6 months, I had made at more than 10 times that money. More than 10 times that money, literally. Okay, guys. And so what I'm trying to say to you is, the more you invest, the more return on investment you get. And I know it's scary, but after that, I was like, wow, this whole investing in myself really works. So then my next investment was $15,000. And I 10x'd that. Seriously, like, this is true stories. So, if we look at ROIs, okay, you spend $500, cool. But when you start to really believe, like, I am worthy, I deserve to be invested upon and into things that are great for my health, for my wealth, you will start to see big returns come back into your life. in the form of money, in the form of health, in the form of wealth. So I just want to know you guys to know that you're not alone. Like, it's definitely scary to learn and to heal the mindset around wealth, around investing. But it pays off, and it's paid off for me. Alyssa probably has similar experience. Emily has that experience because, like I said, she made that scary investment and is now making about 30% more than she made at her last job working for me, just starting out. She's like just starting. Alyssa can probably tell you the same stories. And, Alyssa's been helping people launch businesses since 2016. She really knows what she's talking about. She really knows what she's doing. And as I said, this business portion is from my years of experience in business. I've had to fire people. I've had to hire dozens of people. I've had to hire, research, how do you run a team? And Alyssa also has these years of helping people to build their companies. Alyssa enabled me to have the biggest launch of all of Detox by Declue in May. We had our biggest launch ever, and I really credit Alyssa's expertise and skill with allowing that to happen. So you're going to be working with two powerful women business owners, as well as, like I said, I know my detox stuff. Like, that's my expertise. But I also feel as though I'm confident in teaching you guys about business, especially the fact that it's not just me. It's also Alyssa, who's this powerful homeschool mama. Like, we need to be free. Stephanie, if you just want to join the detox program, please also click a link. And just when you fill out the information form, just where it says, what are your business goals? Just say, I'm just interested in doing the detox, and our team will just have you sign up for the detox. Not everyone here wants to do the business portion. That's fine. If you love your job, I'm happy for you, baby. Some people love where they work. So if you just want to do the detox, please, you can also book a call and you can just do that portion. And as I said, there are payment options. Cynthia, we also teach you guys about how to do your LLC, the difference between doing an S Corp. There's a whole module just on like business foundational pieces, like filings, tax. We're not accountants though. So like, I'm not going to lie to you and say that's just not even something we would legally be able to teach you, because you need to go to a certified tax professional. But we can teach you about the differences. Like, I'm registered as an S Corp versus an LLC. And, there's different benefits to that. So we definitely teach you guys also just like how to fundamentally put together a business. You're not only just like growing this thing, we want to teach you the whole ins and outs, nuts and bolts. Like I said, Alyssa is Scorpio, okay, and she's got like a lot of Capricorn placements. It's so detailed. Like, it's so detailed. This, and also the Detox by Declue, it's so detailed. And as I said, there's a more expensive option to work with Alyssa weekly. Like, if you want that higher touch, but it is a little bit more because her time is literally like super valuable. Like I said, she has I think she has like 4 clients, including me. So we have an option where you can do a weekly call with her as well as the bi-weekly calls with me. But you can just talk to your enrollment specialist about that. But ultimately, like, whichever way you choose to go, we're going to make sure that all of your questions are answered. We are going to make sure that, whatever you're doing, like, it's going to be a lot of Google Docs that we'll be able to edit and we'll be able to look at. So that's kind of how we're going to be doing it. So not only is there going to be these calls, but it'll be like, hey, you'll be able to submit questions. Hey, I have a question about this. Hey, could you kind of proof this for me? Right? Like, if you get to the place where you're going to be doing a webinar, if you're there, we can make sure that you have lots of call to actions. You have it laid out for that as well. So there's just a lot of support with this, as I have with my regular detox. I just want to make sure you guys succeed. I'm here to make you winners. I'm really pumped. So let's see. My computer is not happy. curious why, right? Like there's never ever been an easier time to be free. Like I said, honest to God, in 2000, if we wanted to do this in 2000, if I wanted to do this webinar, which cost me about, I think it's like $500 a month for me to host this website. You know, there's a lot of, you know, the bigger you get, there's a lot more expenses. When you're first starting, the expenses are low. Even hiring a help, like my first assistant, I just had her 5 hours a week. Like, don't get caught up with, oh my God, Ginger has all this team. Like, I didn't start with this team. In 2020, when I hired my first person, she worked for me for 5 hours a week. I think she charged me $25 an hour. So it was like $100 a week to help me with tech stuff because I wasn't good at it. As you grow, you know, obviously more expensive stuff. But this platform, this Webinar Jam platform, is about $500 a month for me to run. I have to pay them $500 a month so that I can run these webinars, right? Well, in 2000, this would have cost me $150,000. Like, true story. Okay. Emily, do you have your power plug? Because your computer is going to die. I think it's time for you to get a new computer. This thing dies a lot. So just to give you an idea, like to literally put this. So what I would have had to done in 2000 was, hey guys, I'm Ginger. And I would have been on, you know, I would have been on freaking some middle of the night, you know, what's it called? Infomercial, like trying to get you guys to join my program. And my program would have probably been all video on DVDs, which I also would have had to pay to have filmed, and I'd have to make the DVDs be printed out. And it would have been a lot of overhead. Like just to put this out would have been probably $1 million. Like I would have had to have $1 million in my bank. Whereas nowadays you can literally start from zero. Hey, babe. You can literally start from zero and build to $1 million. You don't need to have the upfront. Thank you, darling. Mm-hmm. It's over here. Yeah. So my computer is being rude, so I'm using Emily's computer. She's my girl. Thank you, darling. You're cast. Okay. Did it work? Okay, it's good. She's back. So yeah, so you guys are in a place, and I think like that's why another reason why people are, you know, teaching about this, because it's like, whoa, you know, there's so many ways that you can like make a great living. Well, Courtney, too, like it's trial and error. And that's what the other thing is. Like, you guys don't have to go through, like, you don't even realize how much money I've lost, how many mistakes I've made, how much stupid money I've spent. Like, and again, the stupid money was always on the cheap stuff. The stupid money was always expecting, like, to make this big and get this incredible return on investment. And it was like, girl, you invested $800. Like, what did you expect? You know, if you made back your $800 on the knowledge, like, cool beans. But that was the stupid money I would spend. And also just not knowing how to position myself. So like in 2019, I was sharing like, oh, look at my fast. Like, you know, I really started sharing my health journey in like 2018. But I would just share it. Like, I didn't share how I could show you how to do it. Right. And so like just a lot of little shifts like that, you know, you learn through mistakes, you learn through hiring coaching. And so anyways. Okay. So I think that was it. We covered a lot of ground. I really can't wait to see you guys on the other side and in the program. It's going to be fantastic. Lorna, you can absolutely do this if you are in the UK, if you're in Canada. We absolutely can work with you. I love my Canadians. I love my Londoners. Shout out to the, what is that called? It's called like something Gardens. You guys have some of the best wholesalers in London. I've worked with people in Spain. I've worked with people in A lot of people in the Netherlands. Like I just got a message and it was like 2% of your clients are from the Netherlands. I was like, okay, Netherlands, like, okay, baby. We work with people all over the world. The only countries I actually haven't had any students are China, India, and mostly I've had Africans who come to America, but I've never worked with someone who lives in Africa. Christina just booked her call. Okay. And again, I just want to go over a couple more things. If you have a storefront, this is amazing for you. If you have a store, if you have a product, you don't just have to become some kind of a coach. You can use these tools to become relevant on the online space so that you can get featured in People Magazine. So you can get featured as the best esthetician, the best lash tech, the best what have you, right? Fitness instructor. So this is going to be really helpful for any one of you who has a business, who wants to have a business, who has a product, or if you want to do it more of a service, right? I'm all about I love what I do, and I love this style. Obviously, I'm working on building the retreat center, and I'm not quite sure how I'm going to run that fully yet. I know I'm going to have definitely 10-day retreats. Like I'm definitely going to start with the 10-day retreats. But I'm also not sure if I want to maybe make it into kind of like a place where people can come, like for events, for different things. Because this whole property that I bought, again, with the currency, this whole property is literally the future of this space here in Simi Valley is literally to create a full-blown retreat center. Like the back house is just the start. And right now we're living here, but eventually I don't want to live here. I just want this to be where we have a 10-bed facility where you can come and like heal and not have to go to like the third world, where you can get even more sick and more diseases because there's more crazy stuff over there. But, I love that I get to work from my computer. I love that I get to serve over the internet. I don't have to be in an office. I don't have to go to a specific spot. I can just show up on here and do the thing. So, guys, I love that you came. I'm so grateful that you're here. I'd love to have you in this program. Yeah, I want to use this money to go into real estate. Yeah, like real estate's amazing. I do Airbnb as well. Like I am definitely like your definition of an entrepreneur. So thank you for being here. This will be recorded. We are going to upload it onto YouTube. We're going to send you the recording from here. Book that call. Like I said, if you want to get, we want to get you enrolled. We're going to be doing this November 18th. And then I'm not sure the next time that we're going to be actually doing this program. So I haven't really thought of it yet. I might just do this once a year for the time being because I do the detox program. But this is definitely like, we only have a couple more weeks for you to get in. That price is going up next week. Our first call is November 18th, guys. So I'm super excited to have you. Don't sleep on this. Don't sleep on this. You want to have these tools. And even like I said, if you don't want to leave your job, you will really appreciate having these tools, even if you want to do something on the side to supplement. This would definitely be helpful for people doing podcasts. For sure. Definitely helpful. Sweet deal. Cool. So I'm going to let you guys go. I actually have to do the alumni call in like 8 minutes. I need to pee. Uh-oh, I got someone at the door. So I got to run. Someone's at the door. Oh, I lied. My husband got it. But I retired my husband, y'all. Like, that's the power. So, yeah, guys, if you have any other questions, again, get on that call. Don't sleep on that. And we will talk soon. Bye, my loves.